And welcome back to election coverage 08 here on 24-hour News 8. We're going to go right downtown where the governor is about to say hello to his supporters and thank all of the people who voted for him so he reaches a second term. Here is Governor Mitch Daniels speaking at Conseco at this hour.
Before we get started, I need to alert all you bargain hunters to a really remarkable shopping opportunity. They're having a once-in-a-lifetime clearance sale on these over at the other headquarters. And I know that you've all been here a little while, so let me catch you up on the latest scores. Forward 2, reverse 0, will 2, won't 0, tomorrow 2, yesterday 0, change just 1 and 1 big in the state of Indiana. There's a lot of people to thank. I want to start by thanking our opponents. They are people who love this state. They campaigned aggressively and sincerely. I know they want the best for Indiana. I want to tell them both, Jill and Andy, we appreciate you, your commitment to public service, and we wish you all the best, whatever comes next. Next comes Becky. Best partner any governor ever had, full partner in our enterprise. You know, if Indiana had known that the first elected woman lieutenant governor would be the best one in history, we'd have done it a long time earlier. Now, if I thanked everybody individually, the beard get warm, and I do not want that on my conscience. So let me do this. Let me do this a little bit by proxy. Earl Good, when I thank you, I am thanking so many people who came to public service out of pure idealism, people like you who didn't have to do it, didn't need the jobs, didn't need this stress. Together, you have made up a fantastic team of reformers. Every award that we have won for child protection, for systems, for the BMV, for Pete's sake, was won by you. When CNBC said Indiana has the most improved state government in America, that was your accomplishment. You are the best administration in state history, and I thank you for it. Eric Holcomb, you Haas. Eric, when I thank you, I am thanking thousands of people who ran the kind of campaign we said Indiana deserved, clean and positive all the way. And in all the excitement, the rightful excitement about the presidential election, it was easy for some folks to miss. The biggest grassroots organization in Indiana history was the one you put together in this election, and I can't thank you enough. Now, Sherry Daniels. On the other hand, when I thank you, it is all about you. Without you, I am not father to the four most wonderful daughters a man ever had. With, without you, we are all not here tonight. Honey, it is no secret that this gig wasn't exactly your first choice for the way we would spend this time of our lives. But by being yourself, completely yourself, that small-town southern Indiana girl I fell in love with 3 decades ago, you have become the most genuine, the most authentic, the most fun-loving, and if you don't mind my saying so, most beautiful First Lady we have ever known. I am so proud of you. Now, next to the love of family and the respect of friends, there's not much in life more gratifying than to have your work affirmed by your neighbors. And I hope tonight in part reflects a confirmation that the effort we have put forward to move Indiana forward has met with the approval of our fellow citizens. But we know enough, this room of people knows enough not to misunderstand tonight's judgment. This is less an endorsement than an instruction. This is less a victory than an assignment. And what the people of Indiana have said is that they want us to press forward with change and improvement and reform to make education better, taxpayers better protected, and make this the great state it can be. You know, once in a while, you just say something that somehow strikes a chord with people, and they play it back to you for years later. 4 years ago tonight, I said to our partners-to-be in the Indiana General Assembly, buckle up. Well, tonight we say, please recheck to make sure your seatbelts are still securely fastened. The movement for change is moving ahead. Now listen, we all know there's a tough patch ahead for us and all our sister states. But this time around, if there's to be a recession, if there's to be a downturn, Indiana goes in not weak, but economically strong, not broke, but fiscally solvent. My fellow citizens, we will get through this tough period, and we will come out the other end one of the great states of this country. Now, ultimately, it's for others to decide what lessons, if any, to take out of what you have accomplished these 4 years and these last few months. But I think we can venture to hope that there will be some lingering lessons drawn. I hope future candidates for public office in our state will look at 2004 and 2008 and say, you know what? Maybe clean and positive works after all. That Mitch guy got away with it. We can dare to hope that future office holders in this state will look at these years and decide to be a little braver, think a little bigger, propose things a little more boldly, and say to themselves, you know, these Hoosiers, they're grown-ups. You can tell them hard truths. You can talk about trade-offs. You can say we can't do everything at once, and they'll understand. You can propose a new idea, and they won't shoot the messenger. These have been years of moving forward and change in Indiana, and I don't think our state's going to look the same afterward because of what you have accomplished in these last 4 years. And one thing I'm pretty sure of, the historians are going to have to take a new look at Indiana. Never again will somebody be able to write that this is a change-averse state. This is a standstill state. This is a follower state, because Indiana has announced in the last 4 years and emphatically tonight, we not only accept change, we are prepared to lead change. Let the rest of America follow us.
And you are listening to Governor Mitch Daniels thanking his supporters. We'll return at 9:55 with another 24-hour news update, and you can continue following our coverage on WishTV.com throughout the evening. We'll see you in a few minutes.